Okay, today we're going to cover my State Street Corporation trade, ticker STT. This is a long trade. It took place on January 3rd, 2008. Basically, a morning breakout. Bought the stock on a break of 84 and closed it out at the next whole number target of 85. So let's dive into the trade. And again, this is pre-recorded. I don't do any audio while I'm trading because it again takes away from my focus. Here was a swing high at 83.98, and as you can see, I was kind of watching this. You can see low here, higher low, and again another higher low. So you had a little pullback here, but you didn't really breach these lows. And this candle was kind of like I don't know. It really didn't hold much importance to me when I was taking a look at it. I was waiting for that 84 to be broken. I didn't wait for like 83.99 because it could fail at the whole number. So I was waiting to see how it would react at the whole number. As you can see here, really good volume coming in. 800 at ask, 700 at ask. But it was still kind of choppy, right? And it wasn't that great. But the candle looked really strong here. You didn't breach the previous candles low. Really even the middle of the body, you pretty much stayed away from it. So it was showing a decent sign of strength. You see the bids were starting to outnumber the sells here a little bit. And then look at this, 84, 84, 84, bam. Went long there. Now it started to get choppy here, and I was thinking like, oh no, what's this thing doing, So I didn't want to really give it too much room. To be honest with you, if this would have gone like negative 30 or something within the first couple of seconds, I was just going to close it out. Because the tape, it had some green at 84, but it had the amount that I would like to see. But as you can see here, right, give it a second. I think it starts to pick up. You want to continuously see higher highs. So it was still choppy in here. As you can see, it kind of goofed around a little bit, but I was never really down the position. So I just said to myself, keep a tight stop. Well, I finally got on the way a little bit. So we were long at like 84. So like 84.40, I think it hit and started to kind of slow down a little bit. So I just went ahead and took off half the position. There's something I'm working on. And so I can basically, once I take off half, I have the ability to sit in a trade while it's profitable and not get the itch to constantly sell. So I feel that there. You can see 84.40 for some reason was like a big level. I don't know why. Generally speaking, you had 50-cent levels when you have a stock that's this expensive. But for some reason, at 84.40, it was like a dogfight. And you had decent volume here on this break. So, it definitely picked up from these two bars here. So I put the stop. As you can see, this blue dot here represents my entry. So I put it well below my entry just to give it a little room. Because now that we, put some money in the bank, I have some extra room here that I can allow for the stock to go against me and still walk away with somewhat of a gain, less commissions. And as you can see, it's a trending stock. I mean, it's up almost 7% for the day. So that's the key. You want to trade stocks that are movers. And that's not always, doesn't always go hand in hand, big up percentage gainers and movers. But a lot of times that is the case. But don't get fixated on the numbers. Just focus on the fact that it's a volatile stock and has good volume. But most of the times, big up, big down percentage-wise, goes hand in hand. As you see, I skipped forward a little bit in the video, but SET is taking off. It's approaching that whole number level, right? So you can see here, 84, 85, bam, look at the green coming in, right? But it can't really push through 85. You see how I backed off there? So I think in here I gave it like another shot to go through again. Got up, but you can see the tape is just a mess. Look at this. Look how choppy this is, right? It's all over the place. There's no clear momentum. So I just closed it out at 85. And if you actually pull up the stock STT, where we got out at was pretty much the high of the morning session. I mean, it eventually went higher by the end of the day. But as far as for day trading, that pretty much was it. Through, I believe, lunch. Like going to like the 2 o'clock session where things pick up again. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. And take care. Have a good weekend.